What it do, Virgo? What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your favorite, the one and only extra love coming through to see what's popping with you. What up, the bag? Hermes the bag. Last but never least, my baby, right? I figured you didn't mind. I gave you a couple of gems back to back. I know you patient. You know, that's what you do. Forever be sharp, right, my baby? Literally and figuratively. Brilliant mind. Deep analytical thinker. One of the snazziest dressers I know. You forever be fly. Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Right. So, the message I got for you, my baby, and it kind of blew me away, as I'm sure it will whenever you watch this video. The topic for you for January 2021 is, for Christ's sake, dragon's blood, right? Because, see, I noticed something about you, my baby. I noticed something about you. And I noticed you noticed it too, right? I noticed that you know everything, right, my baby? You know everything. You would be a locksmith, right, my baby? Because you have all the keys. And the one key that you didn't have, I'm here to give it to you, and it's beautiful, right, my baby? On that note, I see that some family members learned about the word unintentional, right? Because I see you've been set up, and the bet was, they bet that you would never figure it out, my baby. Never figure out this plan, right? Because, see, it was unintentional, as in it was never planned for you, as in you stumbled across, you know what I'm saying, the setup, right, or the hookup. You see, because you were being tested. You were being tested for a while, right, my baby? And you knew that you were being watched. And they knew that you knew you were being watched, right, my baby? You knew you was being watched, and they knew that you knew you were being watched, right? You were reading them, and they were reading you. And they were, like, mirroring you, and they were, like, playing with you. Never would say nothing, but just lurk in the background. This is an entity, we're going to say, right? But I see you're very successful in all that you do. I just keep seeing recognition. You definitely got recognition out here. You know your worth, and you definitely know your work or your career, that's for sure. I see it's an unspoken, tacit understanding or agreement that basically everybody fucks with you. You cool with everybody. You can get along with anyone. I'm definitely a people person, not a people pleaser. You're a people person now, right? Charismatic and warm and inviting personality. I see you bubbly. Another bubbly person. Because I see the help was testing you. That's how I heard it. The help was testing you. But I see success is already yours, and to claim it. You're definitely fertile at this time. I keep hearing air property or hair property, right? You don't know your fate, but your highest self knows, your guide knows, right? And you have a lot to look forward to, and I hear prepare yourself, right, my baby? because the help mistreated you, right? You're definitely, at the very least, an underground celebrity. And you for sure got celebrity friends. You know a lot of stars. I see you fit right in. Definitely fit right in. I'm getting like Leo, Aquarius, North and South Node, Ascendant, Descendant, whatever you're calling it. Okay. Yeah. Reveal the revelation. I see everyone respects you and loves you and give you your flowers while you walk around the earth. Except for like one or two people, right? And I see that some of these people have been tormenting my family members, right? They've been tormenting you, haranguing you, harassing you. But just know it won't end well, right? See, a lot of people called you a square, right, my baby? Because you wouldn't run the streets. You wouldn't be on four corners, right? You wouldn't get boxed in. And they wish evil on you. They really didn't know you were connected, right? Because we're going to get into connected. Let me write that word down, because that's deep. That dips off into what we're talking about, right? They definitely didn't know you were connected. See, now they're getting karma. Because, you know, like, maybe we'll dive off like 1 month into astrology. But squares, when you see squares in your birth chart, that's karma you have with yourself. Where you're like your own worst enemy. You're holding yourself back and you're holding yourself down with negative, repetitive thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And it really be like your own fault. Basically, you made your own mess, and so now you have to stew in it. So that's what, you know, your tormentors are learning. They're learning about child abuse. For sure. And they're learning why child abuse won't be tolerated, right? I see you are original, my baby. Yeah, I keep feeling like that founder energy. Right, my baby? You definitely an alchemist. I see you're a premier, having a premier. Right, my baby? For sure. You know what I'm saying? I see you got that fire. You know what I'm saying? You spit fire like Dylan, right, my baby? Spit fire. That's another word. Man, we coming today. Spirit talking. Spitfire. Had you wondered why you always recently you kept seeing stars? Stars. I keep hearing starfire. You know the real definition of starfire, right? See, where these people fucked up at, it's been revealed, right? As they were messing with the wrong entity's child, right? So then let me digress, right? Because, you know, us as a family, we be, you know, we a little odd. But just say we even, right? Dig that, right? So we all got our little quirks. We all like to do what we do, right? But one thing I peeped about you, my Virgo, all the videos except for one, the only incense that I would ever light for you would be dragon's blood, right? And it's a beautiful scent. And a lot of people use it for protection. I mean, you're walking in your power, so you don't need anything. You know that everything that you need is inside of you. But sometimes when you first start out, because you're getting spiritually attacked so much, that's when some might use crystals and stones and other elements of earth as a form of protection until they get their frequency up high enough so they can fly. So none of this little moronic and peonic shit even matter, right? So they use like crystals, and we can use like pine cones, wood, salt, you know, elements of the earth to protect you, right? And you don't need that, my baby. Really, most of the time for you, I may pull a few cards, really for our whole family. I may pull a few cards, but we straight up channeling. We all riding that same wave of love. So, first let me tell you this, then we'll get off into the one last key that you need to step into your power. Here I am, your big sis, coming through, my baby. Always we're going to make it do what it do, right? So, guess what, my baby? My bag, the bag, because you always in your bag. For sure. You are the motherfucking bag. How about that? You know what I'm saying? That's why you Hermes the bag. So you got cosmic and galactic family watching you very closely. See, mama? Watching you very closely. Watching you come to life, pop off, coming and healing from your ascension, right? Because see, your highest self, the Most High, told you to heal and be healed or get dragged, right? Because like we here, we trying to help you, you know what I'm saying? Wake up, snap, snap, you know, can you hear me now, right? So they told you, you know what I'm saying, what up though? You want to be healed or not, right? And on top of it, they extended the fairies extended an invitation to you. You know, to experience some magical shit out here, right? Only if you dared. Only if you were brave enough. If you was like a buster, you know, pump faking and all that, this ain't that. This ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Many have tried. Few have succeeded, right? So, they basically was offering you a chance for your freedom. A lot of family members, Hawthorne is going to be significant. It's a street that you stay on. It's a tree that you have in your yard. But it's also symbolic of you at least being a 5-pointed star. You know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing a lot of black moons, Lilith, pentagrams, all going to be significant. So how it was posed to you, like, yeah, you can come chill with us, come hang out with your family. We love your last year funky draws. Just make sure that you protect yourself and everything you do while you know, vacationing with us. Make sure you do it out of the highest love. And guess what, my baby? You're free. You got your ex. You took that chance and you changed your destiny, right, my baby? But what I found oh so significant, because remember I keep telling you, our family as a whole, we got some bad meaning good lineage, right? Because you got 3 exes right here. That's 30, right? So you got 3 masters, the ascended masters, helping you at this time. It also tells me that you have if you're not a healer, you have the capacity to heal not only yourself, but others. You know, that's why the cosmic and that's why your cosmic and galactic family are watching over you, because you're being healed right now by the blue rays. Blue rays all day. I love them unconditionally. Divine beings of light. So yeah, my baby, you're free. You stepped in your sovereignty as a divine, multi-dimensional being, and life is LG. Life is good. Because guess what? You're about to see the fruits of your labor. This apple. Abundance, fruitful, land of milk and honey, right? So then, okay, let me tell you your numbers. You had 22, master builder, because you're good at building shit. Clearly, got a good foundation. Whatever you do is going to be beautiful, right? Then you had 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm like, wow. It's a lot of divine, a lot of divinity in our family. Everybody's divine that's watching this video, but your steps are ordered because the number was 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? You always trying to find balance and harmony, right? So then, when you were meditating, I see you pose a question to your highest self, right? You asked Jesus Christ, the hangman. Yeah, right, like I said. When you was meditating, right? The hangman. You asked your highest self. You're like, Christ, what's up with crosses, man? What's up with all the shenanigans with the different crosses? You know what I'm saying? What's the big thing? You know, what's the whole point for the cross? Why is there so many varied versions of 2 lines? Like, what's popping with that, right? But Christ was like, wow, my baby be tripping, right? For sure, you were told to look to the stars. Most of all the questions that you have, you be told to look to the stars, right? And you saw, we'll come back. So this is what you were told. This is crazy, because wow. So this is how we're going to do it. The title is For Christ's Sake, Dragon's Blood. That's going to be your response once this video is over, right? So off rip, you were told that you possess Christ in you. You were a child of Christ, literally and figuratively, right? So, you know, you still ain't put the pieces of the puzzle together, right? So then your highest self, the God in you, was like, number 1, cross is short for a cross, as in like spanning, you know, like the width of a cross, right? It comes from cross or crux, as in like a stake or like a wooden stick that criminals would be impaled on, right? And it's symbolic of torture and misery and trouble. So I'm like, wow, I really don't think that has nothing to do with what we talking about, right? So then, just like you, I was told to get to the crux of the matter. Crux, C-R-U-X, is another word for cross, right, my baby? Like Croix, C-R-O-I-X, cruise. Then I thought about the 2 cruises, right? A cruise, using the water to travel, right? Or like a crusade, when you use another element or the earth to travel, right? And then I thought about the crusades, and that was like a lot of suffering and a lot of burdens, right? And then I peeped You know, and I realized that it was voluntary, right? For Christ's sake, people throw that out here a lot, but they really don't have a deeper understanding of it. And more often than not, that phrase is what sets off the chains of activities and occurrences that is someone's life, right? For Christ's sake means like a trial, an affliction, an onus, a heavy burden, or like a penance, right? Because when a person say they walk with Christ, you can't walk with Christ. You have to live like Christ does, right? A lot of people didn't like Christ. Even people in his family, even people, strangers in the street. A lot of people didn't fuck with Christ. Because for one, he had a spirit. He had a soul. And definitely had a spirit. A lot of people don't have it. Right? So, for you to be a child of God, you're going to go through the exact same thing that you're just, you know, when you're on your path to basically prepare yourself to live like Christ in all aspects. That's like a given. That's like a necessary part of your mission if you're walking the path, right? So then I peeped how, like, when people eat or pray, they make the sign of a cross. You know, that's like drawing lines, ain't it? Drawing like a line in the sand. Like, you stay over here, I stay over here. Like an intersection. Like it used to talk about, like a crosswind, or, you know, like when ships used to sail. They say, you know, I'd be a crosswind. Or then another cross could mean, and this happens a lot, like in the indigenous community. People always talk about mixed breeds. Mixed breeds is a cross, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be a cross to bear if you were mixed breeds? Because you have characteristics of two different entities, right? That would be a cross. When people get mad at you for doing what you're supposed to do, that's a cross or a burden you have to bear. This path is not for the faint of heart, my baby. Not for the faint of heart. So then, you know, a lot of people know, a lot of people didn't. But, you know, I used to be like a code inspector for like another major city here in near Detroit, Michigan. And a cross is when, or for my electricians, a cross is when two different wires on two different circuits touch or intersect, right? So then I got to be thinking, across as in you came across someone different than you. You spoke life into them and they spoke life into you. So you created a circuit like the infinity symbol, right? Being a child of Christ is a heavy cross to bear, especially if you're mixed, of mixed lineage and heritage. I keep hearing mutts. You're going to hear that a lot in the spiritual realm. Is mutts. That's what they call us, right? But I see you're connected. You know what I'm saying? Those two wires. You know how you hot wire a car? A lot of people, you know, you're going to act brand new, but, you know, you watch movies, you know. So, like, when you hot wire a car, don't you, like, cross the wires? Oh, no, it will be red and black, my bus. Don't you, like, cross the wires to connect, and then you get a spark? Wouldn't that be like animal attraction in like a relationship or something? Catch the spark when two seemingly different things come together. Mixed breed. Right. And you were also informed about crossing the Christ. Crossing the Christ. Something about that. We'll get into it. Another number I got for you was 44. So it's 224489342345 6. Right? So let's get it. For Christ's sake. That's why you have went through ordeals in your life and perceive obstacles and hindrances. For Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? Because you're living exactly like your father. You know what I'm saying? You do it as, some people do it as a form of penance or temperance or a show, a sign of devotion. That's why people make the cross and all of that. For Christ's sake. That's the answer to your question about Christ. Crosses are for Christ's sake. How about that? And I hear to be healed, you had to let go of your ego. Definitely had to let go of your ego. And to be free, you had to feel joy in all you do. And I see you do. Definitely. You love meditating and tapping in. Yeah, let me, I think it was another message. This is crazy. This stuff just come in all the time. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. In the past, this offer was available to you in the past, but you weren't paying attention, and you didn't step into your divinity. You were cross, as in you were upset. You were a little angry, a little bitter. You were a cross. Yes. Yes, you got that Cobra card too, my baby. Yes, dig you. Sacred ceremony. Yeah, you definitely had a right. Music and love heals you. And I see you're very soothing. And you love on others. And that's what's giving you your breakthrough. You're definitely a high level alchemist and healer. And if you're not, you soon will be. It was written in the stars. It's in your birth chart. You're definitely supposed to be a healer. You're a teacher. You're going to be a teacher about the will of life, my baby. Wow, Blue Lotus again. Another family member got this. You have blossomed into a blue lotus. I told you it was a Blu-ray. And that's all that's out here. The Freedom card, the Delphine, the Astrologer card. You're definitely a reader or astrologist for sure. I want to say you're an astrologist. Definitely got enlightenment. Definitely tapped in. You have most indubitably stepped into your power. Bravo, my baby. Bravo. Love you, family. I'll just be bossy and flossy out here. This is your card. Let me see it right here. Yes. Beautiful. Dig you. You got that spark. Yes. Got your spark back once you sat down for a few ticks and actually healed. Definitely got your spark back, and it's a mystery. Ain't no mystery to you, but it's a mystery to everyone else, my baby. Yes. Chariot is here. They're prompting you to move and get into action and to meditate and to actually learn how to read your birth chart. Learn how to read your birth chart. That's like the road. It would be like the cliff notes for your life. If you want an easy peasy, low stress path out the matrix, follow your birth chart, my baby. Ace of Wands. Your passion is ignited. You're sexy back, like I said. That's a portal right there, my baby. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, another 7. Chariot. Your chariot awaits, my baby. Wow. I see someone was like trying to block your success, right, my baby? No. You're going to be triumphant. Because you're a healer. Right. But you know I'm just reminding you because remember, you know everything. Right, my baby? It's been revealed to you. What's poppin'? Oh, my golly. You're another 5. At least on the 5th dimension. A pomegranate. 5-pointed star. You successfully are working with the 4 forces of nature. Primordial. Spirit of the elements. And, you know, the stars are helping you. You're a star. You know what I'm saying? Life is about to get real sweet for you, my baby. Life is sweet and juicy. Woo, 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 woo. Yes. You got confidence back. Look at you. On the wings of love. That's what you on. On the wings of love, my baby. Yeah, confidence back. I love it, my baby. And you free again. You know why the cage bird sings, don't you, my baby? The cage bird sings for the cage bird wants to be free. Wants to be free. I'm sure, my baby. I see you're off onto your new adventure. Yes. Fool card. Blank slate and clean slate for some of the family members. So you're a philosopher? Yes. Yes. I think very deeply. Yes, you do. Because remember, you got all the answers. I think very deeply. In about 4 seconds, a teacher will begin to speak. Now, remember I told you you work in the old arts. Old arts are like astronomy, astrology, mathematics, science, stuff like that. But remember I told you you were an astrologer. I really feel that. And you are a successful astrologer. Not now, soon my baby's about to pop off. You're about to be a star, a celebrity astrologer. How I had heard it. You moving on up like George and Wheezy, my baby. A lot of people, they're puzzled because you move in mystery, you move in silence, and you have an air of intrigue about you, an air of mystery. And people trying to figure out how do you know when to move when you move. You gotta, so now you're on 112244893456. But now you got double sevens too. Because you know you're a family member that always does things twice. Really triple seven, because this divine spark card is 34. Or that could be a 7. But you know, we don't have to be technical. You're protected, directed, and connected. Yeah, I see. You definitely called on the Most High. You ask for, you just invoke your shields. Invoke your rainbow shield. You invoked your platinum shield and your 15th dimensional shield. You're definitely known on social media. You know what I'm saying? Your name goes far, my baby. Your name goes far. You definitely growth, and there's room for growth. And you see that. Definitely. You're in a good field. You're fertile, my baby. Definitely fertile. Excuse me, baby. Yes, in this world, you're going to be a star. And you know that you're protected. You're protected on all sides. Wow. This would kind of be like a cross, too. This is crazy. Because they're across from each other. And they're protecting you against anybody that's comes across as cross or mean to you. How about that? Learn a lot about the cross. And that's the truth. In this world, you know the truth. You have all the revelation. You do have all the keys. You know the truth about your spark. And just like I said, you're protected. You don't have to worry about anyone coming to steal your energy. Right. Queen of Wands. Very smart. Got down to business. Business mindset. Yes. So you swim with the dolphins, huh, my baby? Didn't I tell you it was the star, man? Stop it. Always gonna be a star. You're the child of God. 8-pointed star. Wow. All because you let go of your ego and let your higher self lead the way. And so now that you're free out here, I see you planning to constantly tap into your cosmic and galactic family. Right? You plan for them to help you. And I see you out here giving people the business. Princess of Swords. Yes, you free. Free to have an abundant life. And I see that's what you're planning for. High Priestess. Yes. Watching all this. Using your intuition. Use your intuition when you be tapping in. Definitely. And you see that someone spun up an illusion, 7 of Pentacles. So that's why you moved. And it's been revealed that your highest self is helping you, training you to become a philosopher. And right now you're the Knight of Pentacles. Right. Definitely meditating, marinating. Definitely meditating, marinating. Right. I see you surgical with it. You ain't for no games. I also see, again, like you going to the morgue to view a body. You coming down the long hallway from viewing a body. You transmuted a lot of energy for some family member right before they transitioned, right? I see you gave them a piece of jet, obsidian, black tourmaline. It was a black stone for sure, right? And it healed them. It healed them from like 5 to 8 months. You healed them. You were sick because you took on their energy and gave them yours, but you gave them a quality of life. Definitely a healer. So you brought someone in your family back to life, and they stayed on. Looked like they were thriving for a minute, for 5 or 8 months, but then they ended up transitioning. And I just see you leaving from the hospital, and that's what set off your chain of events. You realized and you saw that you can heal others, and that's what prompted you on your path. Just to be real, right, my baby? This story right here is extra. Sorry, I'm just trying to, I thought I heard, a message, and I want to get the correct message out. So sometimes if I pause, it's not like I'm forgetting you there. It's just because I'm, someone around you does not feel joy at all. They're full of ego. Then for some family members, they have someone that's planning a wedding. We have wedding planners. And then for even some more family members, you're saving for your wedding. You're saving money for your wedding. Yeah, you get tired of people sapping you. So you're just, really a lot of our family members are chased to the BS. They're not messing with anyone. Saving your money for your wedding. Is there any more messages, Spirit? Yeah, I see someone, they've been selling dinners out of their kitchen to save money for their wedding. That's a good idea. I see you chefing it up, too. Chefing it up. Some of our family members, they're using the proceeds from their spiritual business to finance their wedding. Yeah, you're definitely getting a letter in the mail. You're getting an invitation. Getting an invitation to tap into your highest self. Get to know the Christ in you. Yeshua ben Panther, your highest self. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You'll soon be out of that sorrow into joyfulness and cheerfulness. All because of love. Yeah, I'm talking about you love to cook and you love to make money too. Definitely feeling like a young soul, and you cook out of your house. And I see you're going to get married at home too. Yeah, you was thinking about sending out invitations, but you have to find a priest. Yeah, you're just waiting on a call back. Yeah, someone is waiting for another to get their stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Someone's really sad, but they act happy. They do that so they can steal your energy and your currency. They really be in the valley, but they act nice. So you'll interact with them because they know that you only mess with high vibrational people, right? But then they just come in and steal your energy. But I see you cut that off. Anything dealing with fake love, you just sigh. And I hear you ain't buying what they selling. And so they're surprised. And they think you all that. You know what I'm saying? They think you think you're all that. Yeah. I see you love your new home and your life. And you saw an enemy coming. You thought they were your enemy, and you know you were correct. So now they're trying to contact you. They're waiting on you. They're hoping and praying you'll get in contact with them. But I see you're very defensive. You ain't letting nobody... You're not leaving any doors or any cracks in your foundation for Satan to sneak in or to speak in. That's what I heard. Yes, the postman always lets you know. The postman delivers, I keep saying it. Find out who the postman is, right? Always going to let you know who's a thief. Always going to let you know who's fake. And always going to let you know who loves you. Real spill. Right. I see you had a conversation with this thief. And they were hoping, to get some, come over and get some. That was a dream deferred. Right. And they say they want a reunion with you, but you're defensive. So now they're in despair. They can't send you messages. It's like your phone is blocked. You moved or something. And you just love tapping into the divine. You can give zero fucks about any of this. So now your enemy is sorry. They want to make up. You know what I'm saying? They missed the relationship that y'all had. And now they're sick with it. They're really sad and depressed. It's affecting their health. And then now they're wishing misfortune upon you because you don't mess with them. But like I said, you're still faithful to the divine and to the people that mess with you, right? And you know that God got you the Most High. God healed you, right? We established that. One of these first cards. You know the Most High loves you. Gentle gardener. They tending to your needs tenderly. They're tending to your needs tenderly. Or how about they're tendering to your tender, or they're taking care of your money as we speak. Yeah. And you're a tenderoni, right? Because you tender. You make that money. Get that guap. You know what I'm saying? Man. Gifts. We all are gifted. You know what I'm saying? Right. I just keep... you know what I'm saying? I just keep hearing... I got bars for days like Dove, Dial, and Kamei. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be saying. Somebody's saying it too. Right. Definitely gifted. And you killed off any communications. You don't want to hear no apologies. You Gucci on that. And the only person you holler with is the divine. This is the Lord card. This is my Jesus Christ card. See, it said the Lord. As in the ruler over you, or who's leading the show. The Most High in you. And like I said, you had your rebirth. You went through your transfiguration. You went through the fire. Right? And I was reminded about me and my brother in Christ. His name is Quincy, right? And he's really, really smart. He's a little younger, but he's like brilliant, right, my baby, as all of you guys are. So it's a special video. I'm going to try to find it again and post the link below. But it was basically, it only appears, at least for me, when I felt like I was at my lowest, and it was like my rah 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 video. But one thing that this angel said, because he was definitely an angel, right, was, first you're going to be a learner, and then you're going to be a doer, right? See, at first you were learning, now you're doing it. You're taking all that knowledge and wisdom that you gleaned throughout your life and your experiences and your hardships, right? You had to go through the fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like proving grounds. Like even car places and stuff, when they always have proving grounds where we can see if this is really, stand up. It can stand the test of time. Test of time on the playground. Because we in school, right? And so the analogy that was given was, how do you know if something is truly gold? Something is truly golden or not, right? How do you know if something's truly golden? How do you know if how do you test the spirit? Right? You have to put it through the fire. Even with gold. Don't you do the acid test on gold to see if it's real gold or is it fool's gold, like pyrite? Like, it has to go through the fire. So, for Christ's sakes, dragon's blood, the cross is the fire, as in you went from lower vibrational energies up to higher dimensions, or you brought heaven down on earth. You transfigured, transmuted, transformed, ascended, rose from the dead, resurrected, whatever you call it. You were tested by the universe, and you were, tried. You had to carry onuses, go through certain things to see if you was really, a lot of people say they're built for tough, but they don't even be tough, let alone tough, you know what I'm saying? So all these problems, perceived problems, hindrances, obstacles, or whatever, it's the fire test for you to see if you really about that life. Get it? Are you really about that life? Clearly you are. But how would you know unless you went through some ordeals, some burdens? Right? You had to go through the fire. So now you're a doer. You know what I'm saying? Isn't it beautiful? For Christ's sakes, dragon's blood. So back on that. That is the only incense that you like to have is dragon's blood. You're harnessing the energy you're harnessing is so dope and so high vibrational. It's like that's the only incense that you can use. It's for protection. It smells freaking awesome, man, right? And it also reminds you of who you are. Because if you got dragon's blood, that would make you a dragon, right? So that's why I was prompted, because it was really you. It was a Virgo that purchased these dragon cards for me. And it's kind of funny that they're a dragon too. They spit that fire like Dylan. Remember Dave Chappelle? Right, my baby. Let me get you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Let me give you a few fortune cards. Oh my God. My baby. Didn't I tell you know everything? I was about to give you the last key. I just did, my baby. I just did. The key to your confidence and your passion, my baby. See, you're victorious. Wow. Ace of Cups. Divine Feminine is the Joker. Always the Joker up your sleeve. Helping you awaken to what's really going on. Awakening to the reality and not the duality. And you were resurrected from the dead, my baby. Yes, you're among the living now. This is an omen of success for you, my baby. An omen of success. You're going to come back to this video several times, and every time you come back, it's going to be a different jewel, right? Yes. The key is you'll always know when anyone's around you that's trying to betray you. Divine Feminine is going to always let you know. Your mama, mommy is always going to let you know. And anybody keep fucking with you on your path, you know what I'm saying? I keep seeing this tower, but this means death. Keep saying it in this deck. Literal death, not Dayath, higher learning, as in body drop death, like singing slow songs and wearing black, you know what I'm saying? At the very least, sickness. You healed yourself. You tap into your ancestors. You are bride of Christ. Man, you married to your highest self. Wow, divine masculine. Wow, in this deck, divine feminine. Man, you successfully merged your masculine and feminine energies. You're out here doing them. You and nature. Yeah, you were at a crossroads. And that's what Spirit told you somebody did, workings on you at a crossroad, right, my baby? Against your marriage. Divine feminine step in, my baby. This is the fortune of one of our sisters. Yeah, like I said, you're at home. You fit right on in this spiritual community, my baby. And anybody that messes with you, they're going to be broken. They're going to have ill luck, ill health for long years. And death of a friend. Because if this is a friend doing to you, it's death of a friend. Right, my baby? You're going to have success in all your ventures. Pleasant conditions. Long, happy, and productive marriage. Prosperity. Yes. Dig you. You got another portal. Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. Yes. You're Jesus Christ averted, for Christ's sake, a spell was broken. Man, stop it. You see everybody pulling that card. You see who to love, and you see who to like, and you see who to let go. Hello. You're definitely a royal. You see royalty. You know royalty when you see it. You know your brothers and sisters, and you know what a true friend is. You have several of them around you. You may not can see them, or they look different, but your energy will never lie. I see you removed any dead thing from your life. You requested in your prayer that all dead things be pruned away from you, and behold, my baby, this is the bear. You were correct in what you thought you saw. Yes. You're going to be on a long journey, but it's going to be worth it, my baby, because you have a loving heart. This is beautiful. For Christ's sake, dragon's blood. Cross means the cross. It's like a trial. You are a mixed breed, literally and figuratively. It's a lot of mulattoes out here. It's a lot of real Native Americans. Nahuas, not $5 Indians. Real Indians. Not these fugazi fucked up illusionists. Because their time is coming too. Everybody is going to witness what's going to occur. And I'm just going to say The real cockroaches are here. That was the message from yesterday. The real cockroaches are here. So these fugazi cockroaches, they don't even know what's in store for them. Sit back and watch. The cockroaches are coming for the POSs. Pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that abused a child, their ass is out of here. Real spill. So on that note, you know a cross is a necessary part of your mission. If you want to get across to the other side or to your higher self, you're going to have to carry some heavy loads just to see if you're able, or would you take the opportunity to grow. You want to get to know your father. We gonna see. And I see we did. Because you do. You know who your father is. You know who your mother is. You know who your brothers are. And you know who your sisters are. Easy peasy. I love you to life. I wish you everything beautiful. And I send you love, hugs. Love, hugs, light, life, peace, joy, tranquility, abundance, but most of all, extra love. Because who doesn't need extra love, my baby? You got $1,900 to $1,900 to $4,000 in the next 4 days. 1,900 to 1,400. No, 1,900 to, oh, it's a little bit more. I'm sorry, Spirit. 1,900 to $6,000 in the next 4 days. 4 to 8, but we always be hitting on 4, right, my baby? Yes, and that's the truth. Enjoy your day. I'll see you in a few ticks. Hi, new family. We're going to chop it up soon. I might go live later on today on Facebook. Follow me over there. And we get it in. I've been devoting my time to you guys and family and chilling, but we about to get on our grinds. Because we out here. And I'm positive of that. Right. See you in a few ticks. Continue to grow and flow. Bye, my babies.